This article is the first in a series providing factual evidence about the actual implementation of EU policy concerning artificial intelligence. I invite the reader to think about the implications, which are far-reaching beyond AI. The EU is a construct that arose out of the experience that unbounded relativity between what is true and what is false turns into indifference between what is right and what is wrong. This dangerous and false analog led to the rise of certain ideologies and the collapse of all human reasoning and sense of ethics. The EU institutional framework seems to be an example of the importance of a constant reminder, so that we do not forget one of the key lessons from the atrocities of Nazi Germany and the Holocaust. What is unfolding in the domain of AI regulation is a collapse in reasoning, and in the boundaries between fact and assumption, true and false, lawful and unlawful. This makes it impossible to ascertain whether the rules of society respect human dignity. There is no single example that, on its own, would make me feel so concerned, but the same indifference to whether something is true or false, evidenced or assumed, can be observed across the board, not just in AI, but it features prominently here. It has infected the decision-making of this institution in all its functions and all its procedures. It is unable to self-diagnose and self-correct, because it shows no sign that this assumption is invalid, and it is for this reason that everyone, subject to their own conscience, must determine what is required under such a situation. I share to the best of my abilities the evidence and my reasoning, not to convince you that what I say is true, but to appeal to your consciousness, so that we do not lose our ability to decide what is right and what is wrong, and so we can and must act accordingly, always.